ചില ആളുകൾ പറയാൻ തുടങ്ങി ഇത് പാടി നടക്കുന്ന ആളാണ്, വേറെ ഒരു ജോലി ചെയ്യില്ല. And unfortunately, when you tell a lie 100 times becomes a truth. And that was to commemorate 100 years of Mukesh's birthday, whom I admire and idolize. कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए. As health secretary, I started doing my music concerts. I am fond of music. I have a full chapter devoted in this book about music. That was my only relaxation. I had to stop singing because there were a lot of people who were jealous of me. And I decided not to do any public concerts. But does it mean that I stopped singing? I am doing it in my own house.
You always said you stopped singing because people were jealous at you. Is it your colleagues who were jealous at you, or
Is it?
is it your colleagues who were jealous at you?
All kind of people. You see, let me look at it positively. The Angigaram or the appreciation which I got from common men was far bigger than this. I couldn't believe it that, this is peculiarity of Kerala and West Bengal, literate society. They appreciate such things. If you are a good writer, if you are music, if you have other activity, they stop looking at you as an IAS officer. They start looking at you as something beyond that. I saw that in their eyes. When the program was telecast and people saw it, they appreciated it. Whole lot of them. Whole lot of MLAs, ministers, my colleagues also, they appreciated. But there will some people will be jealous. ചില ആളുകൾ പറയാൻ തുടങ്ങി ഇത് പാടി നടക്കുന്ന ആളാണ്, വേറെ ഒരു ജോലി ചെയ്യില്ല. And unfortunately, when you tell a lie 100 times becomes a truth. When you throw a stone in mud, whose shirt will be spoiled? Mine. Nothing happens to the mud. Right? So the best for me is not to compromise on this. It's my private space. If people don't want me to be public or it affects my professional career, I will not. ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഫുള്ളായിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്. Because God has been kind to me. My channel, YouTube channel, you should see, there are 260 videos. How many subscribers are there? Just see that. But that's the only relaxation I had. ചില ആളുകൾ എഴുതും, ചില ആളുകൾ വായിക്കും. That's the only thing which God has been kind to give me. Why should I leave it? പ്രദീപ് പാടിയിട്ടുണ്ട് പല സ്ഥലത്ത്. പക്ഷേ കൊച്ചു മെഹഫിൽസിലെ പബ്ലിക് വേദിയിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ പാടാറില്ല. The only time I sang recently as Chief Information Commissioner was in Calicut because it has a very good crowd. That's the only, and that was to commemorate 100 years of Mukesh's birthday, whom I admire and idolize. And I took permission of the governor. I informed him that I'm going to do that. It is not for any making money, but I want to pay my tribute to the man I admire. And we did it with the orchestra, along with Nayan Shah, who was there that day. We paid tribute, and you should imagine the kind of reaction which I got from people.
തിരിച്ചു പോവുകയാണ്. 15 വർഷത്തോളധികം ഇവിടെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്തു. IAS കാരല്ലാത്ത സിവിൽ സർവീസ് അല്ലാത്ത കേരളത്തിലെ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു സാധാരണക്കാരുമായിട്ട്
ഇഷ്ടം പോലുണ്ട്. ഇഷ്ടം പോലുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ പേര് പഠിച്ചിട്ട് പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ബിക്കോസ് സി സ്പെഷ്യലി വയനാട് ഐ ഹാവ് മെൻഷൻഡ് എ സ്റ്റോറി ഇൻ ദിസ്. അനുഭവങ്ങൾ they are far more precious than the amount of money I got. A tribal lady who hands over something when I'm leaving. Even my eyes became wet. ഉണ്ട്. Wayanadile anybody, people keep coming to me. They have not forgotten me. You will not believe it. 10 years I didn't go back as collector Wayanad. After demitting office, I never went back. 10 വർഷം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഈ ചില സ്ഥലങ്ങളിലൊക്കെ കാണാൻ പോകുമ്പോൾ ട്രാക്കിംഗ് നടത്തുമ്പോൾ some ആദിവാസി boys were there with me. So I asked them, who is the collector? സാർ എന്നെ കളിയാക്കണ്ട, സാറല്ലേ collector. I was surprised because most of the weekends I used to go tracking Chembra Peak, this plant, that thing, and that is where sometimes elephants have run after us and we have run after. Tribals were there to guide us. So that is the Angikaram. Ambalwell Museum was set up, Pukot Lake was developed. We developed town after town. We visit Wayanad year, one full year we did. People of Kerala, 90% won't go. They will only go to Tirunelli and come back. Nobody knew about that place. Nobody knew about the history of that place. And so Sultan's battery, is there anything to connect with Tipu Sultan? Nothing there. So this should not be lost over time. That is why I said this book is my return gift to all the love and affection I got. That's why I wrote in Malayalam, because people of Kerala should know. Otherwise they will not know what is my background, what actually happened. They should know about it. I'll be failing in my duty. Having got so much of love, affection and appreciation from these people. If I don't do it, it will not happen. If I leave, it will not happen. 6 months I worked on this after my father died. My wife was in Jaipur because her parents were not well. September I lost my father. He was living with me in Kerala. October my father-in-law died. November my mother-in-law died. Those 3 months I didn't sleep. I was working only on the book. Because before I go, I must give this back. Now it's easy for me to convert it to English. പക്ഷേ ഇവിടുത്തെ ആളുകൾ ഇഷ്ടംപോലെ ആളുകളുണ്ടല്ലോ, അവർ വായിക്കണ്ടേ, അറിയണ്ടേ ഒരു IAS ഓഫീസറിൻ്റെ ജീവിതം എന്താണെന്ന്. Otherwise you'll be always stuck with what media is feeding you. Your channels are feeding you. Controversies, controversies, controversies. That is what we will be living in this world. Yeah, ബാബുപാൽ എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ പുറത്തുള്ള ആളുകൾ ആരെങ്കിലും എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ? ആത്മകഥ എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ? And I'm telling you, this is not autobiography. It's not at all. ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു അതല്ല അതിനകത്ത്. ഞാൻ വേർഡ് വന്നില്ല ഈ ബുക്കിൽ. വിശ്വാസമാണ് വേർഡ് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. I am looking at me as an outsider. I am a frog in a well who came out of the well, came back to this well. Should people not know what is good or bad or ugly about us? Who will tell them? Who will tell me about my negative things? People will tell. I will not know. Nothing wrong in it. That's why I was very keen to share this with Indian Express.
Wind up, do you mind singing a small song for us?
Do you sing Malayalam songs or
മലയാളം ഒരാളാണ് മാതൃഭാഷ ദിവസം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, ഡി മധു പകരു. പക്ഷേ അത് ശരിയാവുന്നില്ല. ബിക്കോസ് 1 or 2 lines of the Mukesh I can sing.
Yeah.
कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए, मेरे ख्यालों के आंगन में कोई सपनों के दीप जलाए, दीप जलाए, कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए. Thank you so much. I was 15 years old when Mukesh died. And being an adolescent, I could not share my grief because you are neither adult nor child. So I went out and I cried and I prayed, give me your voice. Give me your voice.